Hey everyone, it's Clari here. How are you all doing? I hope you're having a wonderful day. I thought it would be quite nice to go through some of the kind of orders I have for this year. Some are pre-orders, some are also things that have already been released, which I've purchased and I'm waiting to arrive. I have bought a series of Onmyoji figures. This is a mobile game for a Chinese mobile game, I think. So for this figure, I actually got her for £63.80, which is around 14,000 yen, which is really cheap, and she's brand new as well. There were two other figures. There was Miketsu went in the figure basket because I just saw this figure. I actually watched a YouTube video of an unboxing of this figure, and yeah, I just was blown away with the amount of detail on this figure. I loved the kind of the temple shrine gate in the background is just lovely. Miketsu cost me about £131, which is about 20,000 yen. I'm not gonna lie though, her cost for shipping was so expensive because she's obviously quite a massive figure, so very heavy. So I would warn anyone about that. Finally, of my kind of NetEase game collection, my Onmyoji collection, was a figure called Ubume. And she kind of almost looks like an ethereal, like human phoenixy owl. She cost me about £128, which is about 19,600 yen. I ordered the Vocaloid Stardust figure by Mythos. She's a 1:8 figure. And she's quite hard to find, to be honest, and that's kind of why I ordered her through Taobao. I actually might have to cancel it, which I really don't want to do, but I'm waiting maybe 3 weeks now for the figure to even come into my Superbuy warehouse. She still hasn't even been shipped. Or she was meant to have been shipped, but then Superbuy have got in touch with me and said actually she's not been shipped. So if she doesn't come next week, I'm cancelling this order. I will find her somewhere else, but the reason I've held on so long is I got her for a great price. I got her for £140, which is about 21,000 yen. And bearing in mind this figure retails for significantly more than that, yeah, I was quite happy to wait. I think she came out in like August 2017, which is obviously a really long time ago. So I understand why she's so expensive. And also she's just a beautiful figure. But yeah, I really, really want this figure. She's like a holy grail for me. So we'll see how that goes. I'll let you know in the coming weeks if that turns out positive or negative. Another figure I've ordered is the Fairy Tale Alice in Wonderland Queen of Hearts character, and she's just beautiful. I got her for a really good price. I found her for £65 on Taobao. So yep, put in an order for her, and that's about just under 10,000 yen. And so yeah, I mean, she goes for crazy amounts of money. So maybe that's why it was so cheap. It was cheap for a reason, who knows. My next order, I ordered the My Little Mermaid figure by Mythos, and I bought her for £105, which is like 16,000 yen. So she'll be the next one to add to my yellow and blue themed shelf that would ideally go with my Vocaloid one. Next, we're moving on to my pre-orders now. So yeah, none of this was ordered off Taobao. My first figure I ordered was Kurumi Tosaki. I ordered her Oiran version, so it's a 1/7 scale, made by Katarina Corporation, and she's due for release in March. I ummed and ahed over ordering her, and by the time I went to order her or to pre-order her on Ami, she was in fact sold out. So I actually ended up ordering her on Tokyo Otaku mode. So yeah, I paid up front for her as well, which was a bit of a hit, but you know, I was quite happy to do that because she doesn't come out, you know, I only have to wait till March for her release date, so that's okay. And yeah, she cost me £154, so that is like 23,000 yen-ish. And yeah, I think she actually cost, I paid in dollars, and she cost just under $210. So yeah, I'm really excited about this figure. I think she's really beautiful. I just really loved her, like, I felt her kimono, her black kimono with the kind of gold details and the kind of red accents to her flower and stuff. I don't know, I just really liked her colouring of her kimono. My next order was Mary Saotome by Mythos. She's from Kakegurui XX, which is kind of like a gambling casino themed gaming high school anime, and I quite enjoyed this anime, and I just loved Mythos's design of her. I think she looks amazing on the casino table, and yeah, Mythos have a phenomenal track record, so I pre-ordered her. Also, her price was amazing. She cost £82.50 UK, which is like 12,590 yen. And I was just like, wow, that's such a steal compared to like some of the other figures coming out in the market at the moment. I was like, yep, that girl's in the pre-order bag. Her release date is in April 2022. Next to be released is my waifu, Katarina Claes from My Next Life as a Villainess. All routes lead to Do. Oh man, that's a real tongue twister. She's made by FNex, which is like, I think the luxury brand for Souryuu. She's due to be released in May. I love this figure. Some people criticized her face, but her face is based, her whole character design is based off the character art for the light novel, the fourth light novel. And as someone who's read all the light novels, yeah, I think they've matched her perfectly. I'm probably going to have her in full display on my working desk because I love her that much. And then next I have Genshin Impact. I have Ningguang, Gold Leaf and Pearly Jade version. So this girl looks super powerful in her throne. I definitely broke another rule here. I mentioned previously, I like figures that you can turn them 360 and they look good from every angle. She's in a throne. I mean, I'm never gonna look at the back of that thing. And I ummed and ahed a lot over this figure of like, oh, probably, you know, I just kept looking at her and thinking, oh, she looks so powerful. She looks great. Like, I just really like the look of her, but I was like, no, you can't order her because she's in a throne. And then one day I was like, I don't care that she's in a throne. I'm ordering her. I'm having this girl in my shelf. She's super powerful and she'll, you know, stare down and judge the world around her, and I'm cool with that. So yeah, I ordered her off Ami for 27,200 yen. And I got her for, that's roughly about £177, or I guess like $241 or something like that. Which comes out in June, so that will be a nice present. I think I finished my exams in June, so that'll be a nice end of exam present for myself. I'm now down to my final two pre-orders for this year. We have Touhou Project, the expressive poker face version of Kokoro Hatano. This figure was so cute and playful and fun. And so yeah, I had to put, she was an instant pre-order. I actually went to get her kind of limited edition extra. She comes with like an extra kind of piece of art with her. So I paid a slightly higher price for that. And yeah, she cost me 20,200 yen. And that's around £131. So yeah, and her release date is for September, so it'll be super nice to have her for Halloween. I really hope she's not delayed because I want to be able to have her on display with my pumpkin for Halloween. That's my goal. And then yeah, my final and latest pre-order is the Evangelion Radio Eva, the Asuka Langley figure. I really ummed and ahed over this order, but I had to have her. I think for me, I generally try not to order collections of figures. I like to order kind of standalone figures so that I don't have to commit to say, well, with this series, there's 5 figures, but I just think they look amazing. It's gonna be my kind of streetwear shelf and I'll just have those 5 figures. I won't have anything else in my detail on that shelf. She's due to release in December, so she will be my last 2021, well, it depends on if she gets delayed or something, but in theory she is my last pre-order for this year. I do have a couple for the following year, but maybe I'll do that in a year's time when I do a 2023 video. If you have any thoughts on the figures or you like some of them, just let me know. I'd love to hear your thoughts on what you have pre-ordered as well. Definitely share below, and yeah, thanks again so much for listening. And yeah, I look forward to seeing you soon.